Hello, welcome to the Average Club. Come here to play games of being average, bad, good, average, camera level of games. Finally taking on Extra Mode today. Yeah, my brain is not as fresh as I hope it would be for this, but just gonna hope for the best. Just gonna hope for the best right now. It's so awkward when I have to turn off that. Okay, and then boom, bang. Alright. My controller. Everything's working. And we're back in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Last stuff off after beating the main story mode 100%. But we're not quite done yet. As in beating that, just beating it down to 100%, you unlock Extra Mode and the Arena. As well as the theater. The important stuff. And I'll get into the Extra Mode, and I've learned a lot more stuff about this game. Surprisingly, after I streamed it, which is really funny. Let's get into Extra Mode. And so our adventure begins again. So, what exactly is Extra Mode besides being the game essentially all over again, and why should I do it besides, you know, meaning 100% it? Oh boy. If you see in the bottom left right there, Kirby's health is halved. And a lot more stuff has changed within the levels. And it's a lot tougher. So I will say it is definitely worth it for the extra challenge. And, you know, 100%. Let's go to level 1, Cookie Country. Overworld and stuff like that have not changed, but that's just the overworld. So, what did change? Well, besides the health, literally everything else, and not this. Oh boy. Extra Mode has a lot more differences. First off, the enemies are a lot bigger, making them a lot more tougher to deal with. They don't change a few aspects. These stars now have holes punched in them and are much more jaggedy than the other ones. And all around, this game is just going to be a bit tougher because half health and every enemy is bigger. That's not the only changes, however. Extra Mode also dates back all the way back to the first ever game Kirby was on. As in, you got that after beating the game. Which was, you know, a reward. It essentially made every enemy faster and, like, cut your health down as well. But yeah, it is essentially just the hard mode of this game, and it can definitely show in a lot of places. Everything else stays the same, and I actually figured out a lot of stuff. And especially this game's origins, so that'd be fun. Anything up here? Yep. No new power-ups, no nothing. Just some simple, subtle, few subtle changes anyway. No new descriptions, so we don't need to go over those. No new moves either, just everything's a lot bigger and tends to be a bit tougher. As you can tell, there are now Hunter Scarfies here, instead of just these Cappies. Which, you know, is difficult, because Hunter Scarfies attack you when you're holding the key. And that's not a good thing, at all. So, it's a bit of a problem. Same goal as always, get 100% in every level by collecting every energy sphere. And oh boy, it's gonna be a lot more annoying. They could also be smaller, they don't have to be bigger. And well, every health thing is required. Well, not required. And there's one of the bigger differences they can easily tell us apart besides the bigger enemies and the stars. One-ups now have crowns on their heads, which makes it look really cool and fancy. Just saying. Aren't you? You will not be killing me today. It's gonna be an uphill battle, especially with a few levels, but it won't be that bad. Mostly because I'm kind of okay or good at these video games, so we're just here hoping for the best. That's all we're hoping for. So let's get through it. And I guess while I'm here, I can tell you some stories I learned or everything else that I learned while watching a video on YouTube about this game. So, apparently, an old box art or some other website, the Ultra Sword that we have right now was not the intended sword they were going to use. They were going to use this one I just used, which really looks odd, but whatever. These aren't changed at all, and I think we've seen every form. If we haven't, we've seen the giant fish and every other sword between them, Meta Knight sword. In case you were wondering, there is a fan, like a Japanese, like, style fan. They're very rare, you're not likely to get them that often, so don't expect much. But yeah, let's just hope for the best. I keep saying hope for the best a lot, I literally have no idea why. These are a bit redder. It's a bit scary. Let's go in. What is different about this one? Well, we've already discussed a lot of problems. I also believe the thing is yep, it's faster. So boom, if you want to challenge, the thing's faster. Bigger enemies also give bigger stars, in case you were wondering. So yeah, we just gotta go through this. We've already done these multiple times before. But it wouldn't be as easy if this thing was just faster. No, it would not. It would absolutely not be. It still slows down. It still slows down when it gets to you. But yeah, we gotta choose our weapon. We already know this is gonna be airborne. However, what is not going to be the same? Sphere Doomer EX. Do not get a description. I was really hoping for that. Harder versions of the Sphere Doomer fights. They have a new appearance and a fresh coat of paint. That is the same thing, but just with different words. Their attacks are a lot harder to deal with, on top of the fact your health being lowered by a severe amount that can create black holes. But for me, the god Kirby player that I am, I simply scoff at it. I say as I'm almost halfway dead. Still Maximum Tomatoes, they made sure to keep, though. Yeah. Well, I think we'll be able to get into it the next level, I believe. I really feel like you should hold on to your thing from here. Anything above here? Did I check? Oh, yeah, just a single road star. And now for the dumbest, weirdest secret I simply just cannot show because of how difficult it is. The goal game is a simple, fun thing for stars, right? You get stars, possibly a 1-up for getting 1. There is a secret for getting 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 in that order. And if you do that without breaking it, without missing them, you get 30 lives. 30 lives. I simply do not know the memory or how the heck you would even be able to do that. 30 lives is a lot. But as long as you understand the game, I don't think you'll be dying all that much. Karma's gonna strike me back, I already know it. Alright, this should be the level. Hopefully. I'm also hoping there's boss descriptions besides Landia and Grand Doomer and Magolor. For some reason I couldn't say his name. I think I almost said Matrix. Yeah, no, I literally just played this and I was like, oh, my half is held. My health is halved and everything's bigger. Yeah, I literally did not care. I think I was just that good on the Wii. And fun fact! First off, there were no real GameCube Kirby games. But there was gonna be one besides Air Ride. That game never got released. It was in fact canceled. However, the concept of that GameCube game led to everything in Return to Dreamland. The 4-player co-op, a boss we'll see later, and just a lot of stuff in general that's referenced to it. That canceled GameCube game of Kirby was the building blocks to what we now know as Return to Dreamland. It's definitely got a lot better stuff compared to, you know, everything else. Like, you know, it being probably a whole different game. However, there is footage of it, and maybe we'll just look at that one stream and learn everything as we go along. Is this the stage I'm thinking of? Well, there's also a lot of neat references between all the past Kirby games, because this is where they start doing a lot of references to the old Kirby games. And I do mean a lot. Oh boy, it's gonna get pretty complicated. First off, that 4-player ding is a subtle nod. I don't think anyone really cares about the subtle nod, though. To Kirby Canvas Curse. And if it's not that, I do not remember what the second game was, because all I remember is it being Canvas Curse. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. However, oh, no, this isn't it. Yeah, that little ding when you get your first gear and 4-player co-op shows up the first time you enter the level. Yeah, that's from Canvas Curse of the tutorial. Don't ask me why that's in there. I don't know why they put it in there. So, cannon section. Moving. Please, you son of a gun. Get it? Because I'm using it. Please, Waddle Dee. Almost died. Probably again. But boom, first gear, finally. For a second, I thought that was going to be the second gear. I am not going to lie. My brain went into panic mode. Oh, I have to be up against an enemy. This is a reference to a Kirby game, supposedly, I guess. But yeah, it is a reference to a Kirby game of the same tree with a spike power-up, so it is a reference. It's very subtle, and I don't remember what game it's from. We go up, we go on through. Absolutely dominate with Spike. This is Needle. I kept calling it Spike. It's Needle. Well, Mega Drug out of me. Turns out this is not a hint to the second Howl Room, as I thought it was. I thought it was in the tropical area, because, well, we're in a tropical area. What'd you think? No, it is in fact in here. The Howl Room, the first ever Howl Room I'm talking about here, is in fact in the first level. And it is absurd how you're supposed to get it. It is absolutely absurd. But anyway, now we have Gigant Edge EX. Still no descriptions, unfortunately. But, yeah, you know, they're gonna be a bit tougher. They ain't holding back now. No, don't. I always mess up my buttons. How do I do the swirl? I am pressing that repeatedly. Oh, now he does it, of course. It's gonna hurt my hands, he's gonna hit me too. No, I'm elevated high enough of the ground that he cannot hit me. Oh, he does a jump attack now. I'm also very close to death. Okay. That was almost bad. I'm almost dead. This is not good. Did I miss a gear? Well, shoot, I gotta exit the stage. Guy missed a gear. I was not expecting to miss that. Oh, great, now I have to listen to this until I get food. Thank you. Well, crap, I don't remember the gears aren't moved, in case you're wondering. These are the same stages, they're just harder to get through, for obvious reasons. I was not expecting to miss that. Well, crap. I guess that's my first missed gear of the playthrough. That sucks. Really hoping to get a clean slate. I was also not expecting to play this level twice. It's not great. Unskippable cutscene. What else did I talk about that I learned? Well, I already talked about Howl Room. All that. Talked about GameCube development. I guess I could talk about the water power-up. That was originally supposed to be a lot different. And in fact, the original water design even appeared in Kirby Right Back at Ya. If anyone remembers that old piece of... I don't think I ever saw the end either. No, I don't think I did. I think it just got too complicated for me or something. Yeah, I watched that thing on the old YouTube like every single day. I can't remember anything about it besides, you know, it being the only cartoon Kirby ever appeared in. But yeah, the water design was meant to be like a lot different. Kirby's whole body was meant to be made out of water, and not just the hat. He was meant to be all water. And in fact, it came from a contest, and that was the winner of it. But it changed to just a looking dumb crown. Probably gonna be saying dumb. But yeah, it would just turn into a weird water crown. So what we now know is the water power-up today. Gotta do some more cannon fodder. What of these can move? Move. Can you move? Thank you. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's the first gear. It's so weird. I usually don't miss the gears. Even when I haven't played the level before, I tend not to miss them. I don't remember where it is, actually. So I'm a bit stumped. Stumped. We're in a tree. Tree stump. Alright, that wasn't that funny. Besides, I wasn't even planning on making a joke. Where was it? No, I'm being absolutely serious. I don't remember where it was. Was it over here? No? I know sure as hell it wasn't in here. It's gotta be in this tree stump. That's also a wasted needle. Great. I don't remember. It's a blur. It really is. Oh, for the love of... I knew it. Hidden away in the tree. There it is. I knew it was hidden away in some place. I just didn't know if I was absolutely correct when I remembered it. Alright, we can move on now. Let's hopefully do better against Gigant Edge EX. And actually charge the beam, not sit there like an idiot. And still sit there like an idiot, because we can't dodge. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to cover. Oh, right, now he blocks attacks. It's very annoying. Really? I'm gonna die, I just know. I just know. He got me off guard. I'll give it to you. You caught me off guard. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting that to be a spread shot. Alright, this Wall D can't kill us. Just hope that platform doesn't kill us. Boom. Alright, now we're at the end. And thankfully they give us a buttload of food. Okay, I was not expecting to play this stage twice. But regardless, we did it. Come on, that's gotta be the one. Yeah, perfect. I was hoping this go by fast, because, like, I did want to spread a bit of knowledge, but I don't remember how much knowledge I actually remember, because I didn't actually rewatch that before deciding to stream this again. We're just going through the same levels, going through the same stages, they're just harder. I can't really add on to that besides, you know, something I discovered once. That's really it. Spark! Heck yeah! I love Spark. And probably because it's the most broken power-up. Let's go through. Hello, Shatsa! Goodbye, Shatsa. It started firing after I jumped over it. Lol. Go hashtag LMAO. Alright. Good. Remember to hold down for the first sphere. It's very unforgiving. Fear. I completely forgot about this weird looking ice part. I don't know why it's here. Believe me, I wish I could tell you. I don't know why. Is it because we're in an underwater cave? Is that the answer? Because it doesn't make much sense to me. That we went from a totally normal ground looking cave to a crystal filled, I don't know. Certain life. Yes, I'm very aware of how to get rid of an ability. I am very aware. Don't even need this to destroy it. Okay, well, keep moving. Get fire only for it to immediately force us in another power-up. Trust me, I've seen this before. See? Bam. It gives you twice. If it gives you it twice, they really did not want you to have fire, even though they clearly gave it to you in the other part. I mean, I guess you could reach that with fire, but like it's forcing beam like 2 different times at you. It's better just to not bother. Just do it once. Under Scarface. You can already tell how this is gonna go. Now, obviously, we can float and not deal with any of this crap. However, we got a key. Not nice neighbors to boot. Pick up the key. See the shot to disappear. Like inches. Jump over the Bronto bird. Lose my power up. It's fine. Still got the key. I can't see for long, but hello, Case. Hi. Hi, Spider. I wouldn't expect you to stay for long. I'm just doing this so I can get 100% over with. It's gonna be a while. It's just gonna be a long uphill battle of just... I don't know. It's like, I played this game before and it's like, cool. There's still secrets in the game. I just don't remember them all. I also can't believe I did that. Yoink. Whip. Whip. That. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay. Jumpy you, slide hover you. Shoot, is this the monkey? Oh, this monkey fella has a bit of a, I don't have to describe his name. He has a bit of a name problem. There's no real official name in like any text I remember hearing or saying. Monkey, no! Are you kidding me? You have to kill him so you can unlock this. You've got to be kidding me. I went as fast as I could. That is as fast as Kirby can go. I am telling you this right now. Sliding does not help. I had to slow down. There was not a single thing I could do to catch up with it. Look. Okay. See? I can't catch up with him. Really, Kirby? Oh my god. He's already dead. He already went off screen and died. I just love the fact, anytime I try to do a big jump, because I was trying to do big jumps there. I was trying to do that instead of hovers. Except I was walking off an edge the moment I did it. So it counted me as floating, not jumping, which is really annoying. And Kirby. There. I swear if he still died. And I swear if I fell into that pit after all that. It's fine. The final sphere. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay. It's like a 2. I'm a genius. Alright, stage 4. Hopefully this has what I want. Also, I should note the challenges are not fresh in my mind. You know, the challenges have to get a bunch of gears. Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. It wants me to pick a power-up. I choose none, because I already have a power-up. These rocks, I don't know if I really need to tell this so detail. They looked a lot crappier in the demo of, like, E3 or something. I still say, this is still the laziest one. I get the first one is meant to show you it's there. It's literally on your path. But, like, that's still, like, the second worst. It's, like, still right there. There's no real challenge. Bonk. And this is gonna be fun. So we're at the end here. Go. All the way to the end. Rainbow disappeared. Not really important. Go back. The floor has disappeared. Where those tipping pillars were. We had to run. In here. You hear, as I wrongly assume, Gourmet Race. This is not Gourmet Race. Far from it. This is the first Howl Room. It is way more absurd than the egg engines. Can I just say that? Wow, that destroyed the A. I guess the A went, ah! This is subtle? No, no. This is a very obvious hit. This has been in Kirby for a really long time. It did not first appearing here. Did not first start appearing here. And that Broom Sweeper's been there like the whole time. Cleaning the L. L got probably dusty. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, and now we've seen both Howl Rooms. Which is practically the only big secret you have to find in this game. Because I actually already showed you another Kirby staple. Flying up into the moon, which I already did, so I don't need to show you that again, because I did it at the final level. There is still another thing, or secret we could still find. It's, I don't know why I floated up, I don't need that. I just said he is hyped off caffeine right now. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there's still more stuff for us to do there in secret-wise, because there was another optional thing in one place, and I can always recheck my videos if I need to get any info off anything. Here. Not deal with any damage from above. Bottom, you are still pretty weak. There we go. Do this to get a newer one. This one's got a new seal. The shield jumps at an arc with you, so you don't have to worry about it. And this, you just stand here and wait for them to kill themselves. Well, they would if they actually did die. Alright. There's that. Beep boop. Up, bang. And we already know this is another power room. Right after getting Ham and Star. Ham Star. Sounds like a brand. No new descriptions for any of the zero power-ups here. They still work the same. All the powers work the same. The energy meter did not deplete. It is still the same, and frankly, I have never seen this thing run out. Yep, I have played this game a total of like what, 5 different times now. I played this game like a total of... Yeah, no, 5. I've played this a total of 5 times. Twice on my Wii for the main mode and extra mode. Another entirely 100% main mode. Don't ask me how the heck I did that. And yeah, I already beat it once here, so this will make it the 5th time I've ever played this game. And gonna 100% it, too. Now, if you're wondering what... I'm gonna clarify something up here. A lot of things unlocked at the home screen, like the theater, the most important thing, and obviously the arena. Why aren't I tackling the arena first? It's actually pretty short, the arena. I want to save that for last, because after beating extra mode and the arena, you unlocked one final thing, and that is considered 100%. You know, if you couldn't go above and beyond with 100%. You're not gonna think about that. But I want to do that. I want to unlock that thing with arena, so we could get it out of the way. And I have to say this. Wow, did I suck at this. I'm not the best at Kirby, even though I like to think I am. There are some things that I need to improve on. Like, even though I haven't really been doing too bad, I will start to slip up as we get into, like, World 3. Because I remember dying to the World 3 boss a few times. But there is a power-up that makes extra mode kind of feel like easy mode. And it really shouldn't, but... Sure. The wall still does not kill you. At least I don't think it does. I have never been touched by it in extra mode. So, we're just gonna hope and pray it doesn't kill you. Fun fact about this, I guess, subtle, helpful thing. This music you're hearing right now was not the original music for these areas. They were, in fact, an other one that was used in Egg Engines. Don't ask me why that was such a subtle difference, but it is. Sphere Doomer EX. Wow, he's already almost dead. Or she. You never know. It's never specifically explained. And trust me, a lot of stuff has changed up. Besides all these fights, boss fights are now a lot different. They are a lot different, and they could seriously kick you in the behind if you are not ready for them. However, I am. Doesn't understand I can use the power-up brokenness. That makes any sense at all. Power brokenness. Yeah, great grammar. I have the best grammar in the whole dang world. Yeah, we're already off to the first boss, which is good. I do want this to go by quick and not take 5 years. I don't want this to take forever. I'm not saying I want to beat the whole game in one stream. I did beat the game 100% in one day. Again, that's the 4th time I played this game. But the reason I got that done so fast is because I had those challenges on the Lore Star Cutter memorized in my head, and I didn't have to worry about them, which was a good thing. Alright, let's go to Stage 5, the boss. Gee, what do you know? Woody Woods. Alright. Fire I still find really good because you can easily cheese him with it. Oh, hey, Woody. You look a bit, purple. You got the flu or something, buddy? You also look like a bit of a lighter or darker tan. Well, it's not Woody Woods. This is Woody Woods EX. Seriously, no description? I really thought you would have some for the EX ones. Okay, no. But Woody Woods is, EX is a lot tougher. It's just a shame we won't be able to see it. He now blows tornadoes. I don't know if he ever did that in the original. And can do a spike attack now. See, we're already halfway done. He's still pretty dangerous unless you're doing this. And trust me, I see no point in not doing this. It's an easy fight. But he can also, if he's gonna do it, he can also drop Gordos from his head. Another thing I believe is from Extra Mode from the original Kirby. Still sheds that single tear. Anyway, let's not care about that. Let's get the first part. They did not have a new coat of paint. That is not what they have. But let's dance. You did it, Kirby! My ship has its oars back. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you to find the other missing parts. Keep up the good work. And don't forget to keep an eye out for all those energy spheres. If you collect enough, the broken doors within my ship will be reactivated. There are 2 really cool sub-games that you can play with your friends. Not to mention copy ability rooms with all kinds of combat abilities to try out. And the dreadedness. And there are several challenges stages that will really test your skills. Really test your skills. Is he not wearing a hat all the way? Is his head actually on fire? This fire is literally coming out of his head like a volcano. I can see like veins on the side. I did not notice that detail. His head is actually on fire. I probably should have figured this out when I was younger. My life is pain. If you find enough energy spheres, reacting those doors will be a breeze. So whenever you see one, be sure to grab it. Wow, you've already found 13 energy spheres? Way to go, Kirby. You've reactivated the door or to a challenge stage. It's over in the room on the right. Why not give it a try? I wonder if that cutscene is different if you don't get enough energy spheres to open any doors. And if you're wondering about the sub-games, they are absolutely not required to beat them. They're just fun little sub-games. You don't need to play them at all. Oh boy. They still have the same gate locks, the same amount, still goes in the same order of sword, whip, high jump, bomb, water, wing, and item challenge. But sword challenge EX. Can you reach the goal before time runs out? Go for the high score. This is probably gonna make this a long thing. This is now extremely, ludicrously, stupid difficult. Not only is your health still halved, there is a lot more coins and a lot more physical movement that needs to be done. A lot more moves need to be completed as well in rapid succession because you're still on that time limit. And you're most likely to just screw up because, let's be fair, everyone screws up. Do not slice that one. Go up here, find this secret entrance, go here. I have absolutely no idea what's in here. Alright. Do that. Move out of the way of the Shutza. Still be careful while cutting this guy. Slice upward here, time it so you hit him there. Time this as well. It's a lot of timing. And sucks when you mess it up. Go through him, jump up, get that. Oh, God, it's so annoying. You really cannot afford to miss stuff. Hit this one so you don't lose out on these coins. Already down to 50 seconds, that's not great. Remember, you also have to be really fast, because that also affects your time. So, cut down here. That was a dumb move. Actually, was it? No, because we're going to go in here. I still love this room. You just go straight down and get a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, no, because it refills. Okay, good. Oh, shoot! Frick, that's not the right area yet. Oh, crap. So, cut this one so you don't screw yourself out of these. Gonna do a sword dash. Of course, I missed that last one. Suck enemies in like a vortex. Come on. Please be gold. Okay, we're good. You really cannot afford to mess this up. Like, it is still annoying to mess that crap up. Like, trust me, you really do not want to mess it up. Megalith, what do you have to say if I talk to you? Hey, Kirby. The lure is looking a bit better now that the ores are back in place, eh? You found 13 of my energy spheres. As for the missing parts, you only go track them down. The right wing, the left ring, and the emblem. And the mast. They couldn't fit it all in one text box, so the mast had its own text box. I've never talked to him. If you find enough energy spheres, all the doors in the ship will be reactivated. You've got some really cool sub-games. Yes, I know this. Keep track of your... Yes. Yes, thank you. Are you going to say the same thing if I talk to you again? Oh my god, why did I talk to you? Why? I just wanted to see if you had any interesting dialogue. Oh, hang on. New dialogue. I just can't say enough, Kirby. It's been such a pleasure meeting you. You're such a stand-up dude. I'm honored to call you my friend. Thanks. I'm not going to talk to you again, so you have to repeat all that stuff just to see if we can get new dialogue. Absolutely not. It is not worth it. Oh my god. Alright, Raisin Ruins time. Should it also go by okay? I don't know. I don't know how fast I could do this. I think... If I wanted to, I don't know how long I want to go for. Let's get some banjo music. I guess this makes it better. You can listen to music. Yoink. Later. Whoa, 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 whoa. Way, yay, yay, yay. Get my hamburger in peace. Get my hamburger in peace. Oh. Whip. Go down. Secret area. Easy. I think they're just harder to get it. Because they're bigger. Alright, that's good. Up. We. Also, fun fact about me. The reason I wanted to do Kirby's Epic Yarn was, I'm pretty sure I explained it. I've been playing on the Wii as much. I don't know how I feel about... Okay, I have some feelings to confess about that game. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. Kirby's Epic Yarn is a lot of fun. Just after that boss and that water stage with the sound corruption, I don't know. Like, if that's how every boss is going to sound, if that's how every level is going to sound that has a lot of moving stuff in it, like that dragon had a lot of moving stuff, and trust me, there was a lot of that, especially in like the second boss. It is a lot of noise. Like, it's not good. I'm not saying I don't want to possibly not stream it. And wait, if I dash and hold up, do I move up? I did not know that. No, anyway, back on track. Yeah. So much for going back on track. I'm almost dead. You would think burning a pig alive would give you pork. Nope, it gave me a hot dog. I mean, same thing, right? Hot dog. I was gonna just say this is still very lazy. I don't think I've ever showed what happens if you go back into a level you've collected a gear into. Let me rephrase that. I don't think I've ever shown what happens if you collect a gear you've already collected back in a stage. There, that's a much better description. Anyway, I'm like trying to bounce between like 5 different topics at once. I've never shown what a gear looks like after you went back into a level that you already got it from. And I don't know how I feel about streaming Kirby's Epic Yarn after that weird corruption stuff. It's fun. It is got a bit of challenge, supposedly, but not enough that it's like frustratingly pull your hair out so far for me anyway, of me playing it on the Wii. It is a game from my childhood I much adore, even though I've never beaten it. I have my own priorities. And as a toddler, it's probably a lot less than what my priorities are today. I'll say that much. I am like a mess of stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about how I could possibly not stream Kirby's Epic Yarn, talk about extra mode and all the stuff in this game. I don't know, it's just, I think it's because I don't have any other topics to really bring up. Like, I could say, oh, this game is a copy of is basically the ground-up build of another Kirby game that was going to be on GameCube, but we didn't get it because it was canceled. And there is a boss that shows you, that did appear for that GameCube game, what was going to appear, but we have to go all the way to Egg Engines for that. Yeah, that's how far it is. Like, we have to get to Egg Engines before we can even see anything else remotely hinting towards that. Because I've basically already talked about what I can about it so far. Because, like, there's another minor detail in the second level, or no, the third level, but that's still very minor, and I don't see any point in talking about something that minor. So once I give you Parasol, it is still useless power-up. Okay, I guess it's not useless, but it's also useless, so I can't give you any good information about it. I think just because I don't have much to talk about Game More. I've said it probably already, and, well, now I have to do it all over again. But faster, hopefully. And not make it as dumb bonkers EX! Still waiting for that chance I get any extra information. I don't know why they give it to literally the last bosses of the entire game. I'm going to lose my mind if I can't find something like that. Oh yeah, he can throw giant exploding coconuts now. I still cannot get over, I wanted to try out every single hammer ability, and did the one that got rid of hammer when you needed it. I still find that hilarious to this day. That I didn't even do it here, I didn't even waste it on this, where you're supposed to use it. It just sucks. I will say one thing that's possibly a good thing, not related to the game, but also kind of good at the same time, possibly for streaming. I'm getting a pop filter for my mic, so, like, maybe that makes my voice more clear and probably sound a whole lot different. But, yeah, like, I've seen a lot of people that have pop filters on their microphone. I was like, huh, I kind of feel like I need that. And it's not expensive to get a pop filter either, so I don't know, I'm just having a lot of the hard things to talk about right now. Like, what topics can I talk about? Kirby. Well, I can tell you one thing, we're not doing the Ninja Dojo, because that's not required. I think it's because I've just been on a total Kirby rave, like a total Kirby lunatic right now. I've changed my wallpaper to Kirby and the Forgotten Land on my computer. Can you tell I'm a big Kirby fan? No, because my mom got me a plushie of Kirby. I'm not kidding, I have a plushie of Kirby right now on my computer desk. He is currently staring into my soul as we very much speak. Hand knitted by a person that my mom usually gets my brother handcrafted turtle ducks. I took a picture of him. I was planning on like putting him somewhere on like Streamlabs or OBS or like so I could show you him. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where I would put it, especially if I had to make it big, like in the bottom left corner or the top right corner. But I still want to show you the entire game without obscuring everything. Another reason I want to get a blue or a green screen, because that transparents to gameplay, so I could like move a bit out of the way so you can see what the heck is going on in that bottom left corner. Like the only thing I'm saying. Maybe if we, I don't know, finally get to playing Among Us on stream, hopefully. I also do believe we have we gone over every last single one? I say as we get literally one of the rarest ones, Mount Fuji. I don't know if we've gone over every stone one. But there are a few I have learned about and definitely gotten to understand. That weird star block I kept bringing up is in fact a reference to... It's not really a reference, it's just kind of there. Rick Kynan-Kun from Kirby 3. No, not a game I really care to talk about. The Macho Man, who has literally not made an appearance besides Stone. As we get Giant Macho Man. Thanks for proving my point. But yeah, I think we've seen them all, because we've gotten some of the rare gold ones. I could go through them a little bit. We got Marks. I know it sounds... We've gone this thing like 4 times. We can get something else. Thank you. It's not very helpful. 8-ton weight, Macho Man, Star Block, the original Kirby Stone, that weird thing, Kirby, Star Block, Marks, as we've already seen. There is a lot of cool looking ones. They're just rare. Mount Fuji, because that is a HAL Laboratoria building overlooking Mount Fuji. Yeah, I don't want to waste our time, but I also still don't know if we've seen all of them. I'll just make sure to float up so you can get soft lock. Trust me, you can easily get soft lock here. I'm going to do quick ones and still make progress, just so we're not wasting too much time. Proceeds to still turn into a rock and waste time. Yeah, I'll try my best to see if we can get any rare ones, just to make sure, because I know we've seen them, but that stream never saved. That was my first ever stream. Like, this was one of the first games I ever streamed. And surprisingly, the first one I played, because I tried doing 2 in 1. Yes, I thought that was a great idea. 2 things in 1. It's a great way to tell a video. I might have to restart that first game that I played on stream, because, you know, I'm actually thinking about... I also love how I completely ignored the orange door. About, restarting a file on another game since... Oh, I don't have a ranged weapon, do I? Nope. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to watch that one. Let me get it. I almost got it. Trust me, I did. Marks. Gotta check out water, it sucks. But yeah, I needed to restart a few files since those streams never saved, and I want an authentic experience, considering I also haven't played them in a while. You know, just get a feel for it. And yes, I know that was an incredibly stupid decision, but, like, it doesn't really matter. It just makes it a bit harder. The Gordo is just kind of there. Now, I've been doing this right. Yes, I have been doing this right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't going local crazy. And that Kirby thing, yeah, I've literally gotten, like, so many Kirby games after, like, hearing Forgotten Land. Because, like, Forgotten Land is the newest Kirby game. There's the Dragoon in all of its glory. All its wonderful, stony glory. I don't know what game that I made an appearance in. I've played Squeak Squad. I wanted to play so many other Kirby games. It's like, the moment I hear a trailer for, like, any game that's coming out, like, any game that is coming out currently of a franchise that I love and a new series is coming out, I'm going to be addicted to that franchise until that game comes out. It's unfortunate the game doesn't come till March 25th, which really sucks because I really want to play it. But what doesn't help is that there was a trailer for Legends of Arceus, and its release date is this month. This month. As in, next week on Friday, the game comes out, Legends of Arceus, which a lot of people have been hyping up. The reason I'm probably not so hyped for it, I mean, I'm still hyped for it, I pre-ordered the dang thing. But what I'm trying to say is that, I pre-ordered it, but I just went to GameStop because I got a $50 GameStop card. Yay. But yeah, I got a $50 GameStop card. So I'm like, yeah, let me see if there's anything at GameStop I could possibly get. And I just decided to pre-order it because you get a little bonus if you pre-order the game. Which I've gotten a poster for Skyward Sword HD. So there's that. I have to finish Skyward Sword. And I don't think I'll be able to do it on stream because, like, okay, maybe I could, but a few, and sometimes the emulator just does not really work with the game. Like this looks like it's perfectly fine, right? It's looking perfectly normal. Nothing else is really wrong with it. It's just sometimes an emulator can like have a few imperfections, like one of the games had like something that was supposed to spin, it wasn't spinning, and it's like the main collectible, so it looked off. And sometimes they would just be invisible. So sometimes the emulator just doesn't work, and one game I tried doing is Super Mario Galaxy 2, because like, okay, I like the Mario Galaxy games, I could talk about this. Hell, I've almost completed, I've 100%ed Mario Galaxy 1 at least 4 times now. Don't ask why I've done that, but I have. Can you tell I have a lot of free time sometimes? But yeah, I've 100%ed that. I got the emulator for it, and for some reason just decided to not code a different controller emulated for it, and was everything wrong. The D-pad was the camera, and I didn't really attach both to the joystick. I didn't fix anything, I just kind of did it, see how it would work. And the moment I got into the first level, the audio did not work, and there was literally no music. I get it, there's different types of downloads for emulators, I get that. I could probably find the right one and get it working. Just like after that, I didn't try any of the Mario Galaxy stuff, because like, well, clearly it wasn't working. It clearly had no music, and I could probably spend a few times, get the game coding, all that stuff, all that jazz, all that fancy jazz music I keep hearing about. But for right now, Mario Galaxy might be off the table, simply because I'm not... Nope, okay, gotta go up. Yeah, he can also fake you out now and go above. Well, not really fake you out, but, you know, go above you now. Whoa, 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 whoa. It actually got me a lot closer to him. Black will stop. Alright, get dashing to me. That's my cue. So yeah, I'm just trying to fill this in, because we've seen this before, and if the stream hasn't, well, it's our first time, and I've already kind of talked about it. I'm kind of rained out of stuff to talk about. Well, I'm just trying to... Extra mode is really just... It's time consuming. Like, it's the same game. Like, if you played main mode and extra mode back to back, you would practically just be playing the same game, except one is slightly harder than the other. Unless you're, like, really good at the game. Like, there's not a whole lot to talk about this game. And that's a bit of a problem, because I would love to keep talking about it and all the fun stories or little discoveries I made from watching that one singular video. Oh, copy loading one room. We will be using one of those once we reach World 4, Level 4. I don't get why they call it levels and not worlds, and why these are called stages, not levels. I have no idea why, and it, for some reason, is the most annoying thing to me. Because I'm so used to the name Worlds, I just can't get my head around that. For the worlds being, you know, the worlds, and the levels being, you know, the stuff you play, like what we're playing right now. But no, we have to have stages and levels. I just don't see it, I think. Yeah, back on topic of, like, why I feel like if you play this back-to-back, it wouldn't really matter. Sure, the extra mode makes the game harder. It absolutely does. Your health is halved, everything is really big, and you'll be really faster, and it's really dangerous. See, there's a problem with that. Like, even if it is that, even if you are the most trash player of Kirby, I still feel like if you get a good understanding of how to use things what, where, and why, it's not really a harder mode. Besides, if you play it back-to-back, you're gonna get really good at, like, those challenges, which are the main problem with me. Like, I could barely stomach those challenges. Like, I dreaded them every single time I saw they unlocked. I thought they were gonna be a little fun, extra thing, you know, little fun side thing, until you realize it's required for 100%. It is really, like, jarring and annoying, and, like... And again, playing these back-to-back, you don't need to worry about being bad at those. They're the same layout, they just add stuff to it. And now I'm just gonna spill the beans, because I don't want to wait till World... Go again. You keep calling a stupid world stupid level. Level 4 to explain why Tornado is broken. Its main attack for standing still, you are invincible during the whole attack. This whole thing, and charging it up leads a giant burst at the end, which does a lot of damage. Think about it. You're invincible, and you can let out a really big attack. Not to mention, you're flying the whole time, letting you easily attack your enemies. Can you tell why this is broken against boss fights? And especially helpful on the fourth one, based on how freaking, I almost thought I died there, on how freaking annoying he is normally. Like, he's not that bad. On normal mode, he's completely fine with me. Like, I could stomach him a bit longer if I had to. But no, I simply cannot tell you how much I loathed doing it in extra mode. I loathed it. It was pain because I was using fighter. Let me remind you. Your health is halved. Enemies and bosses are a lot stronger, faster, and tougher. And I used a copy ability, although King Dookie X. I was using a copy ability where you had to get up close and personal. Do you see why that is problem in extra mode? I was physically destroyed by the level 4 boss. It was absolute pain. But I did it. I did legit. I cannot do it legit anymore. I'm sorry. I just can't. It is so annoying having to deal with all that. It would probably be more fair if I did it without Tornado. But considering I used Tornado, not to mention, I did Egg Engines without Tornado. I use Spark as my go-to, not Tornado. No, I use Spark, which is a good ranged weapon, right? Right, it's a good ranged weapon. It's not really a problem. You're still having to deal with the fact that you have to charge it up, you gotta still be really careful, and it's just a pain sometimes. Like, I'm happy to still play extra mode for you guys and, like, still do this. Just, the thing is, I don't know if I can really talk anymore about this game. I don't want to go silent. Believe me, I still want to keep talking, share little stories here and there about what I've been doing, or, like, anything that's happened to me. Just, extra mode is the game all over again, except it's slightly harder with just a few things changed. It's really not that bad of a mode. It's just, again, like, you would need to play this like a week afterward, which, to I say, you don't really want to wait to do extra mode if the challenges that you're doing really good in the challenges, that would not be a problem. By the way, this is what it looks like here. I don't mean to be negative, not at all. Just, I've done these levels before on stream, and obviously, not level 1 or 2, because those I did on a stream that never saved, my first stream. But considering the other 3 did save, I am doing the same series all over again, just with like a few things graphically changed or anything. Like, it's like, no matter how many times I say this, it is like the same argument over and over and over and over and over again. The cycle won't stop. You bring up the same argument, it's the same game. Just the same game, just it's slightly different. Like, you can't change it. I now realize I'm an idiot. I need bomb. And no, you cannot eat the shots. That does not count. But I'm gonna just try my best to be a good commentator here. Try my best. Because, like, nothing else was really added besides the extra stuff, like the minus health and all that. Like, it's the same thing. The minus health is the minus health. Sure, the stars look different, and the enemies are tougher, and the bosses look cooler, but really, if you're just good at the game, this isn't a problem. You'll be cruising by a lot faster than you think. Heck, when I decided to do a second file on my Wii, since I don't have an original Wii, yeah, it was just kind of simple. Like, when I did that main mode all over again for a second file, because apparently I didn't understand that most people just copy and paste. Now, if you actually decide to, commit to it, to 100%ing the game, well, I'll just say, you probably would have lost it by a 3D World, because, the 100%ing that game takes forever. And, well, hopefully once I figure out a few things about... don't get me wrong, that stream was good, I just... kind of sick and tired of a bit of borders here and there. Don't get me wrong, I can't change it. The time I tried using an emulator without borders, it was that Pokemon one, and it gets laggy and it's not good. So, yeah. But anyway, now it's time for... Water God Bordos EX! Now that looks cool. I block his attacks, and Kirby wins by doing absolutely nothing, besides jumping. Just love how I beat him up with my own power. It used to be theirs. Careful. Be bang boo boppy boop boop be bang. Like, now I can't stop thinking about how I'm gonna basically bring up the same argument in every conversation. The same game. You have to do it all over again, just with a fresh coat of paint and just playing harder. And I get it. The challenge is there. If you decide to go after that challenge. I get it. I'm not the best at those, actually labeled challenges. Like, the things that are, like, really stinking difficult once you get a bunch of spheres. That's not what I find difficult about this game. Though it is probably the most difficult part. Except for the final unlockable. We'll get to that. Believe me, we will get to that. When we get to it. I don't feel like talking about it now, since it would spoil what it is. And there goes one. Get the stupid vanishing crystal. Should probably go check on Wikipedia what the heck this thing's name is. As if I check Wikipedia. Yeah, right. Like, I barely don't check anything for games. I don't research stuff. I just play it and talk a little bit about it. And how you beat it. And how you get good at it. Yeah, I mostly play games I like to enjoy playing and, all that stuff. And if it's a childhood game of mine, well, that's even greater. Alright, sword. But, like, every health pickup, especially later on. Because, remember, you have to go after that challenge. Because, like, there are easier ways around a challenge. Absolutely. You could, like, figure out some really ridiculous cheat code or something. But what I'm saying is that you don't have to suffer through extra mode if you know of that tornado thing. And believe me, I suffered greatly. Not that I was horrible. I am not the worst Return to Dreamland player ever. But can I just say, I cannot be as good as the people who can Like, in the arena, you have to go through okay, so the arena is basically a boss rush battle thing with mini-bosses, the actual bosses, the final boss, all that. And you unlock something afterward, and... Okay, I don't know if you saw that for a second, but there was a piece of ham that was grayed out and probably didn't have its textures loaded properly. So... yeah, like, it's not that hard. Like, these could be harder. Like, you could possibly think that, oh, the Sphere Doomer EXs, they're a lot tougher. I have a lot less help. I have to carefully think. The thing that's probably the hardest part is still getting to them, because you still have this giant wall chasing after you. You can only barely do damage to. Yeah, it's just kind of... I mean, now I look at extra mode. It's fun, don't get me wrong. I'm still happy to play this game over and over and over again. But, like, once you know everything, the magic of, like, going to aha moment is, like, kind of gone. Like, I need this for this. And once you figure it out, it's kind of there. But, like, I'm not saying Kirby is simple. Far from it. Especially in the later unlockable stuff. Like, the final unlockable. That is the hardest challenge of all of Kirby. And trust me, it does not hold back. It does not hold back. That final mode. But, yeah, it's just kind of, there's no aha moment anymore. It's just kind of cool. You definitely have to not know anything about any game before playing it. So I try and stay spoiler free as best I can. And again, I've been saying that I'm probably one of the best Kirby players. That could be a bit sarcastic, but like, how far have I gone into this one stream? I guess the first 2 levels. And so far, the only times I've had to die is when I screwed up a puzzle. Like, so far that's been really only 2 times I've had to worry about death. Is when I screwed up a puzzle and needed to kill myself to fix it. And not to mention, anytime I took damage was me not just playing good. Which contradicts the good player. You get it. So, like, if you're bad at this game, like, extra mode is the same game. You just have to be a bit more careful than I tend to be just fine. I don't tend to take a whole lot of damage that I need to heal every 5 seconds. Just, I don't know. Extra mode's meant to be the hard mode, but once you figure everything out, it kind of feels like the easy mode. Okay, once I beat this, I need to see how long I've been streaming for, and then I'll debate if I want to do level 3 or not. Because, remember, level 3 is a water level, world, thing, whatever. There's no way I've been streaming for 15 minutes. Oh. Probably go a bit longer. Here we go. Second ball. Forget what's good. And yes, I still used high jump. I still cannot get over the fact I used high jump. I need something ranged, and cutter was probably a better option than whatever the heck I just chose right now. Here we go. This is still funny. Bop. Still nothing happens. But now he angry with mustache. Mr. Duta EX. Still no descriptions. Still annoyed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Ow. I'm sorry. Sir, I am literally like, really. He just looks so angry compared to his non-EX counterpart. Like, I think it's just because they added Nate. I think the image of red mixed with mustache immediately makes anyone think of Mario. But, like, they actually made him a lot angrier for extra mode, and I find that really funny. Because, I mean, he was just kind of like a soulless stare earlier. Believe me, he's powered up. Not that difficult. He is still only the second level boss. Remember, keep your distance. Watch attacks. He's going to go for it like that, which can really... Really... Where am I? What the... Did not know he could do that. Oh, for the love. Oh. This looks great. Oh yeah, he can't turn around while he's throwing, so if you can get behind him, it's free easy shots. Really? He died in one charge. I really feel like I should have done less, but oh well. Second wing, I will take it, please. You did it, Kirby! My Star Cutter has its right wing back in place. Once we find all the parts, and this baby can fly again. I'll take you on a trip to visit my homeworld. We've already seen it. It's crap. I come from a distant land. It lies at the end of an interdimensional tunnel connected to your planet. It's really far away, but the lore is a beast and get us there in no time. I do hope you'll take up my generous offer. Sure. I'll talk to him after I do the challenge. Well, how about we just make it a thing that we talk to him after every challenge. Alright. Go here. All the simple abilities we've seen so far. And, Whip. I still don't like Whip. It is still a pain in the butt. Whip is, I think, the only challenge I spent like 50 hours on in my Wii. And yes, probably because extra mode, like, I was still not the best at this. Like, look at this. I'm supposed to perceive this. So I gotta go forward, stop moving. And that was horrible optimization. Look at that. Already missed a coin and can't kill this guy in like 2 hits. Now I'm messing everything up and thinking that move does that. Like, do you see my problem with this? And now there's enemies here. Like, I am not good at this. It takes a lot of button inputs, and it's just a frankle pain to use. I have the best English. Remember up there. Okay. I forget. What's this one? Oh, right. This one's not too bad. Just do that. These, I don't know if they were changed. I don't remember them being changed. And Kirby, could you please run, buddy? Please run. Oh, this one still sucks. Okay. And of course, there is the obvious pain in the butt. These. And Crash! Yep, they added Crash in here for challenge. Challenge. Thanks. That's still a time door. Oh my god, I hate this one. Oh my god, I thought for a second I missed both coins. Nah. I would have gotten them both had I not screwed that up. Okay, remember, you want to hit these with your whip, otherwise it doesn't count. I chose the wrong side. Okay, so I missed, like, a few coins. That's still gold. I will gladly... You can see what you're supposed to do. It's stupid, dumb. I will gladly take my gold and leave forever. I'm so glad we got that done in one try. I see here I'm struggling. Hey Kirby, what's new? I don't think this one wing's gonna get us up off the ground. Really? You think? But slow and steady wins the race, right? So I'll keep working on my repairs. You've done nothing so far but stand here and talk to me. As for the missing parts, we still need the left wing, the emblem, and the mast. Once the lore can fly again, I'll take you to visit my homeworld. I come from a distant land, I know this. I can't wait to go home. Do you say anything else like last time? I'm gonna keep talking to you until we get something new. I'm making steady progress on repairs, but there's only so much I can do without those lost parts. And 3 are still missing. I really hope you keep up looking, Kirby. Alright, well, that's something, I guess. Alright. Level 3. Might be able to cram this in. And if you're wondering about the name, Crowned, it's still Crowned. None of the names were changed. Nothing at all was changed. Once again, the Water World has a reputation for being the slowest and most boring and forgettable of every last single one. Well, to be fair, I don't really remember. Like, that's the thing about a video game. You have to make all the levels memorable so that you always love every last single one. But, of course, if you make them too boring, bland, or too many of them, it could get super duper boring. More boring than a water level already could be. Like, a few are different. I guess you could say they're different. I guess. I mean, I don't really know. You be the cool kid. Literally, I'm in a vice, so that makes me cool. Eh. I'll be right back. The moment I saw him, I saw that. I saw that. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, for the love. I'm not going to be spending 5 hours here. I'm going to get that stupid fire. Why don't I just hover? I don't know. And of course, there was a possibility of me messing that up. Still love it. Damn. Dude. Yeah, I don't remember any of the levels from this game. Like, maybe a few. I guess. Because, like, the only things we've done is we've gotten new tougher bosses. We've found this first ever HAL room. I talked about how this game was basically came from the building blocks of a canceled Kirby GameCube game that basically gave us this game and all its concepts of 4-player and all that stuff. It gave us basically the building blocks with a few terrain areas as well. But like, that's the biggest thing this game has really going for it. Extra mode's okay. Just, it's meant to be it's a canceled GameCube game revived with all its concepts still here. But, like, none of these levels are memorable to me. They look cool. They're a level. Stage, sorry. Still can't get over that. Go up here if I can. Easy mode. Have I found a single gear? I feel like I should have found one by now. I think this is also a level that makes you wait, like, forever for the first gear. Spear, my buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I just not talk for a little bit. I mean, the only big stuff we have to wait for is till level 5. Level 5. And we're only at level 3, which, to be fair, we're close to it. We're like 2.5 the way done, if you want to do it like that. Because there's no even. I mean, 3.5 or 2.5 would you consider halfway of 5? Hit up on this. Go door. Go indoor. Oh, right. Give me a minute while I take care of some business. Make your existence better. Up. 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 Beautiful. As long as you get rid of that Hunter Scarfy first, it won't be a problem. But you basically have to get rid of him first, because, you know, it's going to be blocking your path. And I don't see a way of you dodging on those thin platforms. Yeah, I guess some bonus rooms are harder, but not too hard. It's like a giant... I activated the switch before I was on it. You've got to be kidding me. Big explosion. Grab this. Up. Up. And slowly, eventually get over there to the next durability. Like, I get more close to, like, we're, like, technically halfway there, if you want to consider this halfway of all 5. But, like, still, it's gonna be a while before I can talk about any other topics about this game, considering I've gone over so much already. It doesn't really need that much explaining. Yeah, we have to wait a really long time to show you anything cool. Because remember, the only thing that, like, I really struggled on with extra mode was the bosses of, like... I mean, I struggled a bit on this world's boss, but not enough to say that it was, like, the Dark Souls of Kirby to me, or anything. I got over him eventually. But, like, it's still, like... I'm still waiting for, like, 5 years, basically. I mean, I get I'm going pretty fast. But still, the water levels tend to take forever stages to go over that. How many times I think about it, Kirby has levels. Kirby has stages instead of levels. Levels represent the world. Like, I can't get over it no matter how many times I, like, remind myself in my head. I want to say we quit here after this boss, but I also don't want to play the entire game in one sitting right now, especially in the chair I'm currently in. Do not go for that one-up. You cannot phase through those blocks. They're too thick. They have to be like thin wood platforms or like thin little pieces, you know, all those stuff. They have to be really thin. They can't be thick like those bamboo trees or something, or palm trees, whatever. Again, I don't see the point of those stars considering you have this giant wall that'll crush you, not kill you immediately, but crush you if you get too close. If you and the ground touch with that thing, it's game over, and ooh, heck yeah. And you'll probably see the brokenness of Tornado more than its brokenness already. Besides Fear Doomer EX still here. Look at this. I am touching it because it's a physical move, but it's not hurting me. Okay, I don't know why it hit me there. No, seriously, I don't know why it hit me there, but whatever. Probably got the burst off too soon. But you can tell, nothing is hurting me. Tornado is absolutely broken and makes extra mode kind of feel like normal mode, except you got a really good power-up. And it's great for going fast. Like, really great for going fast. But, like, it makes everything so much easier and better. But I'm not saying that's pathetic. As if I'd ever say anything's pathetic. If you really feel like you're struggling, or this game, if you want to do something that's easier and still enjoyable for you, I think Tornado is the alternative. But I don't know how good of an alternative it is. It's broken. Don't get me started on how broken it is. But, like, I got dogs, but. And nope, boom, there's scrub shot. We don't need to do that. Goodbye. Some games are definitely there for just fun little entertainment. Definitely. Like, that is so obvious. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Is there a gear up here? No. There's just Now, you can't keep Tornado for 100% because obviously you need to switch to, like, Sword or something or whatever the boss gives you. I'm not saying I want to stick to Tornado. I'm just saying I usually prefer Spark. Considering it's long-ranged, it's good, it's quick to use. And don't even bother with those leaves. They are not the funnest to deal with. But, like, you're seeing it. Like, you're seeing how fast I'm going through these levels. And the real times I really need to stop is when I get stuff like Crash, which is, you know, the most broken power-up in the game. It is literally the best power-up. And, of course, Crash is so popular, it has to return in the new game. And I can't wait for Forgotten Land. I'm just sad it's gonna come. But anyway, Sir Kerbal EX is, gonna get his ass whooped. Sorry for using that term. I probably meant to say but not as bad as you think. And holy macanoli. Man, it doesn't die. He's got a cool looking design. Just sucks that they give you Crash beforehand. I get you could avoid Crash if you don't know it exists. I don't think I ever knew really Crash existed for like a long time. Like, really. But yeah. Out of my way. Spear, thank you. I'll gladly take you. It has this cool copter move, which does, like, reach a very high-end area. Just not that good. Just not that good. Considering it takes forever to charge, and there's usually never anything above you. Considering anytime it's given to you, it doesn't last forever, and it only covers a bit on the top. I need that! Oh, I hate these weird, stupid Barracuda things. They're the worst. They're the worst enemy in the water. Simply because they just grab you with their stupid mouths. Ow! Go over here. Beep boop. Oh. Eh. You can deal with a few enemies inside this, but it's not so bad. You can deal with them before you have to. Because remember, spear's a piercing thing. These enemies I used to have like a really bad trouble with. I don't know why, but I did. And definitely a lot better now, I'll tell you that. I think the reason no one likes water levels, and obviously, I mean, I can see the reason why. Water is usually a slow thing. Nothing really exciting happens in water. Like the beach, yeah, that's fun. The water's fun there, but like, cool, it's a beach. It's fun. The reason no one likes water levels is, one, considering they're trying to make it, you know, real life, and you're supposed to connect to it with video games. Also, these are tinier, so there's a thing about making them bigger and smaller. It makes it harder to platform of the giant boot metal thing, whatever the heck this thing's name is. That was a mistake. I don't know why I threw that power up away. Alright, the reason no one likes water levels, and I can absolutely understand this, they're trying to relate to actual physics of water, meaning, you know, no actual video game character that I've seen is like, you know, a pro water athlete. Which is what it's supposed to relate to. The reason no one likes water levels is it's slow. It is methodically slow. Like even if you had a fast swing button, like I don't feel like I'm moving any faster in the water. It's meant to make you feel as close to actual water physics, which is really slow and not fun. Not to mention, they're tedious because of the slowness. And half the time, they put you in the water and not, you know, solid ground. I thought that was a real person and not my dog. He's losing his mind because he heard another Dougie. Beep, boop. Yeah, I think I'll just destroy the boss and we'll be good here for today's stream. Ow! Another reason you can tell I like Kirby, as if I need to bring that back up. You can clearly tell by my Epic Yarn stream that I kind of changed some stuff on OBS. The Be Right Back thing, it's still a club. I still want to refer to this as a club. But Kirby has just become such a fun character for me. I love Kirby. Like, you just, if he existed, he would be the thing you would want to squish over and over again. He's just that dang cute. He's so cute. He's a giant marshmallow of pinkness. Yeah, he's a cute character, and his games are fun. And don't get me wrong, I still love the Mario series, if anyone's wondering about, like, my favorite games. Again, that would take me years to explain games I would love the most, considering there's so many things. Franchise-wise, I still can't give you an answer. But, like, there are some definitely top 3. Sonic, Mario, Kirby, Zelda. A lot of games. Pokemon. There's just too many to pick from that would be in #1 spot. And there's a bunch of different genres from those series. Sports games, racing games. Small little mini games no one likes talking about, because they're usually crap or something. Oh, high jump challenge, that's fun. We got 2 more. Okay, I can stomach 1 more. Like, it took me forever to get that 1 level out of the way. 1 level. Go down fast. Get off me! I've literally never seen that ever happen before. Because they're usually dead before they can get that attack off. Nothing really in there. We're good to go. This is the fast one. I can tell. I can smell it. It smells like air. Though underwater, you would probably smell this. Great. Okay, let's try and actually focus. Yeah. Oh, right. This. A lot harder since the Gordo is bigger. But we got it first try. Let's go. 32 lives. Remember that cheat I said at like the very beginning of this stream about the 7 to 1 thing where you get 30 extra lives for doing it? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you've reached that quota a lot faster than you think. And wow, I'm almost dead. About to prove me wrong. Actually, just gonna focus here because I want to make sure I'm right about this. Yep, it's left. Even though I know the answer, it's still nice to refresh myself on what the heck the answer is, just so I don't screw it up. It's like milk underwater. Yes. You see, we're getting so many lives because of the stars, and since stars are, you know, it's like 100 stars gives you a life. You know, it's the standard Nintendo thing. 100 something equals a life, unless it's rupees from Zelda. Yeah. Probably should have taken that. I don't know. I don't know what the heck these things are or what they're supposed to be. Nor is this. There's a lot of unused enemies that I don't recall from that one video. You're Mondu, right? Mondu EX. Can you please get in the battlefield? Thank you. Mondo EX. Nice silver color palette. Maybe he's meant to look like a mountain. Maybe that's what it's meant to look like. I have no idea. Meant to look like some karate master, but it's rock. Ow. That is my favorite attack to use with Beam, but considering I'm dead. I'm gonna die during this fight. I can feel it. Ow! That was actually really loud. Yeah. You throw it at him. Yes! Always works. Now we got a bit of a problem. Is this the first one? Okay, thank God. I was not about to repeat the second stage. No, give me my banana. No. My banana. It's gone forever. Easy invincibility. Toot, 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 toot. Toot, toot. Going up. Alright, this one we gotta pay attention. I believe it is far right. I'm gonna check this to make absolutely certain. Left. Right. Right. Yes, it's right. Okay. Like, it looks complicated. Don't get me wrong. It definitely is complicated. You do have to follow a pattern. But the pattern's simple once you follow it. Follow the stars and then just map in a path with your mind. As long as you get every star on your way there, you've got the right path. And boom! Second gear, and something tells me this is going to be a super power-up room. Just kind of feels like it. First we got this weird room. Wow! Well, we got some Dragoon, we got Marks. Pretty rare characters. Get out of that. I don't usually see them when you're in the water. Mostly because you're on top of it. Ow! Like, just let momentum take you. Like, it's not that bad. Oh, man! Woo! One more. Ow. I hate the fact it is so awkward with the jumps. It's like, you have to be on the surface of the water to actually pull off a jump. Whereas the flame one, got it. Nah. That was a waste. Also, a fun fact. 100% speedruns are probably going to take forever on this game, but, like, if you think about it, normal speedruns of this game, you know, not 100% stuff. Like, please get this right. Thank you. It's taking a lot longer than I wanted to. Let's say something. What was I going to say? Why did I forget what I was going to say immediately? I got distracted by things in my house. I don't know. Great, I have no idea. Whoa. Die. Thank you. This sucks. I don't remember what I was going to talk about. That's really annoying. I don't know what I was going to talk about. Not blaming my family, but it is the only thing I heard. I'm going to hate myself when I forget what I was going to talk about. It really sucks. I was trying to say something probably really important. And if it wasn't, then I don't know what the heck I was trying to think of. This used to be a boss, actually, from that Kanto GameCube game. This was going to be a boss fight, and now it's been delegated to being a pile of ashes that could have been nice, crispy calamari. How unfortunate. Yep, I have no idea what the heck I was doing. I'll know when I watch this over again. Done. Nah. Look how fast you blaze through this. Okay, so maybe Kirby makes it a bit faster. It's not faster to go in the air like I originally thought. Yeah, I tried avoiding the water as much as possible. It's just understandable. No one likes water in video games. It does not make it fun at all. It's got a weird bouncing animation when they're out of the water. It's funny. Whoa! Almost got hit there. You can speed up the process a little bit by hitting it with your breath. Do not bother with that. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know what the heck it is, but I probably wouldn't bother with it. Sphere or Parasol? These are crap decisions, but we'll just choose Sphere. The reason it's crap is you gotta deal with stupid fire water walls that he goes into. Because I know if you don't remember, if your copy ability when it's out, like as in the star, you lose it. Like it dissolves, it just gets destroyed immediately in water. Not to mention that Sphere is being kind of crappy to use right now. Like this is actually me trying to hit him at my best ability, and I am doing crap. I am surprised I lived. I also do not believe you're invincible with this. Yeah, I should have been doing that from the start. Alright. I don't know why I'm being so fed up on that, what I was going to say earlier, and then I got distracted by the tiny little things. I'm going to hate myself for what I was going to say. Like, I really can't think of it. Alright, well, I know we're ending it on this fight. If I was just talking about how we're going to end it at this level, now go, we got 3. Boom. Oh no, we're not gonna beat it after this level. We're gonna beat it after we beat the high jump challenge, because I also want to get that out of the way. Stage 4. Considering how long it's taken me to do these, it's they're long, tedious. I get it. They're water levels. No one likes it. I don't like it. They can be so annoying. Make you rip your hair out. But as soon as we get it over with, it'll be fine. What I am gonna struggle on is definitely the boss. And oh boy, am I gonna struggle with that boss. It's the Ruins one. Going down. Seriously, we're still not out of the water. Really? Oh. Boing. Bing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Going around, going down. Going through. Going through. It's telling me to get sword even though I could just take Sphere. I'm gonna say drop this. And we just want to avoid that switch. We can just run back over it. But boom, first gear. Pretty fast. Gotta be fast too. Can I just say, Kirby, I will say, is definitely one of the best things for like a trick villain. Like, Magolor seems so jolly, happy, and you really are convinced that he's not the bad guy. For people who haven't watched this, Magolor is actually the bad guy. Well, I watched one of my other streams, my last stream of main mode. But, like, he feels so innocent, and if you haven't played this game before, or haven't heard about it, because it's a really fun game, a lot of people like to talk about it. But, yeah, he really does convince you he's not the bad guy. You help him. I mean, yeah, sure, that's what Marx did back in Superstar Ultra to gain limitless power. He's one of the most popular villains. But Magolor does such a good job as well. And I'm hoping we get a conversation, because I remember there being a conversation where he hinted at him knowing Marx. Or something that was very close to what Marx did in Superstar Ultra. He convinced Kirby to stop them from fighting from granting this ultimate being that helped stop this limitless power of wishes. And where he butted in and decided to, you know, steal the wish for himself. And what I like about that is it hints at them knowing each other. That one conversation. That's the reason I'm kind of talking to Magolor a lot now, instead of just ignoring him. Mostly because I've never really seen a lot of dialogue with him. I don't talk to him for obvious reasons. It's a waste of time, and I tend to get games over with a lot faster, just for the sake of it going by faster. Going up. Bump, bump, bump. Boom. Boom. Bang. Chop lame. You want this power up, I know that. No! God, I'm down to half health. I completely forgot we were on hard mode. Yeah, I forgot we were on extra mode. Even though I've been saying multiple times it's extra mode. And we have half health. I think it's just because so far I haven't been getting hit, which is a perfectly understandable reason of not. Please move. Out of my way. Go over here. It's a side room, but the side room is worth it for some grapes to fill my health. Come on, another way. Also surprised it doesn't slow you down that much. Okay, I know we have to be careful here. Yes, we want to hang down in this corridor, wait for it to pass us, get moving, do some somersaults underwater. Somersaults, all these. Stick low to the ground. That is the only thing that can break it, unless you have hammer for some random ass reason, even though it's clearly giving you spear for a reason. Going through. Right, this is a weird power-up room. I don't know why it exists. I mean, I guess if you need a power-up or a slice of pizza. This thing still haunts my dreams. Again, I don't know any official names of, like, Kirby stuff. But I have also learned to throw it perfectly and not use it perfectly. Oh, come on! That's another thing old Kirby is known for. Like, you could not go 2 seconds without getting hit and losing your power-up. Like, it is surprisingly generous for not making you lose your power-up. It is insanely generous. And I really suffer from that when I play older Kirby games. It's like the slightest hit. Throw it. Please blow up. Thank you. Maximum tomato. I really thought I needed it. Alright. I'm going down. Only one more to go. Where is this one? Well, whatever reason, we're almost done with this. Then we can do the boss. And then we can do high jump. Then we can talk to Magolor. We can end it off there. There. We can end it off there. There. Great grammar. Oh, Bobby. Hello. Hello, mister. Bing. See? Wants you to have sphere this whole time. I don't know why you would ever have hammer. I guess it's this mirror attack for 100%? I don't know. I will say this, 100% must have it a lot faster, since to unlock those challenges you need you need gears to unlock them. You see, this is the reason why you have sphere. Sphere, so far as I know of, that's at least a high reaching attack that can go through those blocks high enough. Going on through. And on through. Hello. Goodbye. Whoa. Kind of glad I'm ending this at level 3 boss and high jump, because my butt is gonna get really sore from sitting in this chair. I have no idea how I stomached 4 hours in this last time I tried streaming this game the first time. Because remember, there was no breaks in between me swapping games back in the old day of my streaming. Alright, boss fight time, and it's gonna get rough. You'll definitely notice the difficulty spike if you're not good at this game. Which I'm okay at it, just We don't have Tornado, which really makes this a lot easier. I mean, you can go back to a previous level, but I don't find the point if it's just right here. The power-ups they give you, none of them are really ranged. The only ranged one in here is Spear, and that's still, you have to get pretty close to use. Here we go. Here it is. Now he's red instead of blue, or purple. Fatty Puffer EX! Still nothing. I don't see why you... Like sound effect. I forget what happened. Crap! I knew he was gonna go on the wall. I just didn't know how soon. So far, this is the only thing I've been able to do so far, and it's pretty crappy. Also, the frame rate doesn't help. I don't know what the heck's going on with the frame rate. There's also no invincibility frames with anything with... Now you know, go down. Like, look, there's no range on Spear. And I get it, it's a sphere, you can throw it, but like... It's meant to have long range. Ow! Wow, that hurt my ear. Why did that happen? Oh. It's rough. It's a rough fight. Their first death on extra mode. Like, there's nothing good to counter him with. At least not that give you anything good to counter him with. That's gonna be a long fight. Not to mention that really hurt my ears. I love how I tried skipping a cutscene. Oh, shit. Seriously, I bounce off them. Like, they give you all physical moves. Even ones that are like... Okay, boom. That's a better version. But now we gotta deal with this. Sounds like a snowstorm. So we know he's gonna charge up a giant beam, but now we know oh no, he just doesn't. But specific. He's back up and running in no time. That's the annoying part about him. He's up and running in like no time flat. And they got... Dude, this hurts so much my ear. It probably does for you too. Come on. Come on. Hopefully. No. Just... Oh, thank God, yes. Oh, we're done. Okay. We're good now. And boom. Welcome back, Kirby. With the left wing back in place, the wings are finally complete. It's finally looking like a real Star Cutter again. If we can find those last two parts, the lore will be flying again in no time. Keep at it, Kirby. I believe in you. Yep, I'm sure you do. Oh. Go over here. I'll knock this bad boy. Boom. Now I have access to a lot of stuff. What we're really here for, and to finish this stream off, is doing the high jump challenge. Should be quick and okay. High jump is not really the one I've had the most problem on. It's not the worst. I'm not saying any of these are fun or good or the best. Like, they're annoying. But you can tell where the challenge comes in. Obviously. First off, with me already suffering from not getting enough practice of getting good at this. Like, look how crabby that was. You have to avoid all that stuff. And trust me, charging it does not make it any better. Because you can charge this, and trust me, I thought charging was the way to do it. It's not. It is not at all. What the? Why the heck did it not hit the second one? What the heck is it doing? I'm confused. How do I do this? What the heck? Why is it doing that? It worked last time. Boom. There we go. What was with that? That shouldn't be changed. It really shouldn't. It's the same thing. Okay, well, that just wasted, like, half my time. Which is not good. But yeah, I see they're adding coins on top of these guys. And you also have to time your dive. Which is, like, very awkward. And that's not the direction I was pressing. I was holding down. Look at that, we're at the 30-second mark when I really should not be. Just because of that. Now we're not going to get gold because I got hit. Like, you cannot take a hit during these things. We're going to die. Which is probably a good thing because I've messed up so much. Should I go for the secret? It's probably worth it. We're going to run out of time before we get to the top. Well, guess we got to do it again. I don't know why that first one did not work. I have no idea why that stupid thing did not work. Whatever if we miss a few. It's just a few. Better than getting hit 5,000 million times. Like, you can't get hit in these. Because one, it's your life, and like, you don't want to run out of that. It's just plain annoying. Here, it's really long and tedious. Like, look how much you miss. Like, look how slow that is. Like, that doesn't feel fast. At least it's better, and we're not running out of time, so I don't have to go that fast now. I mean, I'm still going to go fast, but like, man, that really screwed up the first run. Ugh, not to mention horrible missing inputs. Like, why the heck? I'm holding down. I can assure you I am holding down when I do that. I am holding down with all my might on the joystick. Like. Okay, we got lucky. Anyway, that was very lucky. Get that. Just all those coins. Great. There's all these coins too. Great. So I have to make up for it here. Which is really simple, but it's not going to be enough. Okay, we did it less than 30 seconds. Boom. Easy. Not that hard. Okay, then we're going to do our daily talk to Magolor, and that should be good for this stream. Man. Yeah. Alright, what's up, Magolor? Hey, Kirby. How's it going? I've made quite a bit of progress repairing the lore's interior, so don't think it's all fun and games back here. I'm working hard too. You found 45 my energy spheres. As far as the next pieces, all we need are the emblem and the mask. Just 2 to go. By the way, as you've been gathering energy spheres, have you seen those crazy sphere doers that show up from time to time? They're mysterious creatures that usually live in another dimension. Energy spheres are their favorite snack. I'm sure that's why they're here. But I need all my energy spheres back, even the ones they've run off with. And I know you have more dialogue on that. So after it talks about the parts, we usually get different dialogue. I've traveled a lot in my time, but your planet really is something else. I'm amazed at what kind of people everyone is, and none more than you. I can't thank you enough for all your help, Kirby. Alright, well, that's about good. Go to the world map. And boom, we're already off to level 4, but I think that's good enough to stop here for today. Go to the main menu. Yep. And boom, 36%. Not bad for one stream. Not gonna lie, not bad. We'll attack the arena once we're done with that. But for right now, I'm gonna call it good there. Okay. Alright, hope you have a good day. That was a good stream. Got a lot of stuff done. An extra mode. Alright, have a good day or night. Bye.